Welcome back to the channel. If you think you know what's happening inside the White House right now, think again. A bombshell new profile from Vanity Fair has just dropped, and it is tearing the curtain off Donald Trump's second term. We aren't just talking about policy rumors here. We are talking about a specific, gritty new nickname for the president's inner circle, explosive comments about the president's mental state from his own chief of staff, and the rise of a group known as the Junkyard Dogs. At the center of this storm is Susie Wiles. She's been called the most powerful woman you've never seen, but in this new report, she is speaking out. And what she says changes everything we thought we knew about how this administration works. Today, we are breaking down the 5 key revelations from the article Susie Wiles, JD Vance, and the Junkyard Dogs. Let's dive in. First, we have to talk about the woman running the show, Chief of Staff Susie Wiles. Now, historically, a chief of staff is there to be a check on the president, to filter information and maybe even slow down impulsive decisions. But according to this report, Wiles has flipped that script completely. The article describes her not as someone trying to contain Donald Trump, but as the person whose sole job is to turn his raw, unfiltered instincts into actual government policy. She is the bridge between what Trump wants and what actually happens. She's described as disciplined, stern, and the only one capable of managing the massive egos that surround the president. She isn't a babysitter, she's an operator. And that distinction is crucial for understanding how this second term is functioning. But Susie Wiles isn't working alone. And this brings us to the most talked about part of the article, the Junkyard Dogs. This is the metaphor used to describe Trump's closest aides, including Vice President JD Vance and advisor Stephen Miller. So, what makes someone a junkyard dog? According to the report, it comes down to 3 things. 1, total loyalty. You answer to the president and no one else. 2, aggression. You don't hide from controversy, you run toward it. 3, win at all costs. Politics isn't a debate, it's a battle. This team views themselves as guardians. They aren't there to make friends across the aisle. They are there to defend the rise to power. It's a much more combative, much more aggressive White House than even the first term. Now, this next point is the one that has everyone in Washington whispering. In the profile, Susie Wiles makes a comparison about Donald Trump's temperament that is, well, it's shocking. She reportedly compares the president's mindset to an alcoholic-like personality. Now, let's be super clear here, because the article is clear. This is not about drinking. Donald Trump is famously a teetotaler. He doesn't drink. Wiles was talking about a psychological state. She describes a mindset where a person believes they can do anything entirely alone, refuses to take outside advice, and has a constant, almost addictive need for high-stakes risk-taking. According to Wiles, this fearlessness is his greatest strength, but it also makes governing him a nightmare because he simply won't listen to warnings. The report also throws a spotlight on Vice President JD Vance. Wiles didn't mince words, reportedly noting that Vance spent nearly a decade believing in conspiracy theories before he joined the ticket. But the story here is his transformation. He's gone from a skeptic to a soldier, a core, junkyard dog, who now defends the very things he used to question. But is it all smooth sailing? No. The report reveals serious friction. Wiles reportedly pushed back hard against Trump on pardoning certain individuals involved in the January 6th Capitol riots. Did Trump listen? Not really. The article makes it clear. Rarely does logic win over Trump's desire for payback or emotional decisions. He is the final decider. Since this article dropped, Susie Wiles has called it misleading, and President Trump has defended her, saying her quotes were taken out of context. But whether you believe the rebuttal or the report, one thing is certain: the rules of traditional politics have been thrown out the window. What do you think of the Junkyard Dog nickname? Is it a strength or a danger? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives. I'll see you in the next one.